Welcome to Daily AI Wizard, your daily dose of AI magic. Subscribe for daily AI insights.
Hello, wizards, and welcome back to the 50 Days Software Architecture class. Today, on day 44, we're diving into another legendary real-world case study, Amazon's revolutionary use of serverless architecture with AWS Lambda. Olga, why is this such a powerful follow-up after the Netflix and Uber deep dives?
Thanks, Oliver. While Netflix showed us the power of microservices and Uber demonstrated the evolution from monolith to distributed systems, Amazon took it even further. They basically invented and scaled serverless to handle trillions of requests per month. In today's lesson, we'll explore how Amazon uses AWS Lambda, step functions, Event Bridge, API Gateway, and DynamoDB to build massively scalable, cost-efficient, and low-maintenance systems without managing any servers. This builds directly on everything we've learned so far, from serverless fundamentals, day 10, cloud-native design, day 20, cost optimization, day 40, and compliance, day 41. Get ready for an incredibly detailed and practical deep dive packed with real architectural decisions you can apply in your own projects right away. Let's jump in, wizards.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 44. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most influential architectural shifts in modern cloud computing, Amazon's serverless approach using AWS Lambda. When you think about the scale Amazon operates at, powering AWS itself, Amazon.com, Prime Video, Alexa, and countless internal systems, the fact that a huge portion of their workload runs without any servers being managed is mind-blowing. In this lesson, we'll explore how they achieved this, the architectural patterns they use, the trade-offs they made, and the lessons every architect can learn from their journey. By the end, you'll understand not just how Lambda works, but how to design entire systems around serverless principles for maximum scalability, minimal operational overhead, and dramatic cost efficiency.
That's right, Anastasia. Amazon processes trillions of Lambda invocations every month. During Prime Day alone, they handle hundreds of millions of requests per second across thousands of services. The entire AWS control plane, recommendation engines, fraud detection, order processing, and even parts of Prime Video heavily rely on serverless components. This is the ultimate real-world validation of the serverless fundamentals we covered on day 10. We'll see how Amazon combines Lambda with API Gateway, Event Bridge, step functions, DynamoDB, S3, and more to create highly resilient, auto-scaling, and cost-optimized architectures. This case study perfectly complements the microservices transformations we studied at Netflix and Uber, showing yet another evolutionary path in modern architecture.
Amazon wasn't always serverless. In the early days, they ran massive fleets of EC2 instances and later containers. Managing thousands of servers brought huge operational complexity. Let's look at the journey that led them to embrace serverless at scale. As AWS grew, the operational burden of patching, scaling, and monitoring servers became unsustainable, even for Amazon itself. In 2014, they launched AWS Lambda, and then started dogfooding it aggressively across their own platforms. They didn't do a big bang rewrite. Instead, they used the strangler fig pattern we saw in previous case studies, gradually extracting functions from monoliths and microservices into Lambda-based services. This migration is still ongoing today and has delivered enormous benefits in developer velocity, cost, and reliability. What makes Amazon's serverless approach special is a set of guiding principles that influence every decision they make. They treat everything as events. Functions are small, single-purpose, and stateless. Scaling is completely automatic. Costs are truly pay-per-use. They combine Lambda with step functions for complex orchestration and Event Bridge for reliable event routing. This architecture allows teams to focus almost entirely on business logic instead of infrastructure, a huge shift from the traditional you build it, you run it model we saw at Netflix and Uber. Let's get into the technical foundation. What actually powers AWS Lambda at Amazon scale? Lambda functions are lightweight, ephemeral execution environments. Amazon has optimized cold starts with provision concurrency and snap start. They use sophisticated concurrency controls and reserved concurrency per function. The real power comes from native integrations with almost every AWS service, allowing incredibly rich event-driven architectures. Lambda becomes truly powerful when combined with event sources. Amazon uses Lambda triggered by API Gateway for synchronous APIs, S3 events for file processing, DynamoDB streams for change data capture, and EventBridge for complex enterprise workflows. This creates a highly decoupled, resilient, and observable system.
Not everything is a single Lambda function. For complex business processes, Amazon uses step functions. Step functions act as the orchestrator layer, allowing them to build reliable, long-running workflows with visual diagrams, automatic retries, and human approval steps. This is a key pattern for moving from simple functions to sophisticated serverless applications. Serverless doesn't mean no databases. It means choosing the right ones. Amazon heavily uses DynamoDB for its single-digit millisecond latency and infinite scale. They combine it with S3 for unstructured data and implement event sourcing where appropriate. This ties directly to the polyglot persistence and data management lessons from previous days. Visibility is even more critical in serverless because you don't control the infrastructure. Amazon uses AWS X-Ray extensively for end-to-end tracing across Lambda functions and other services. They've developed sophisticated logging and monitoring practices that give teams complete insight despite the ephemeral nature of functions. Security is built into every layer of Amazon's serverless architecture. Every Lambda function runs with a tightly scoped IAM role. They use service control policies, encryption, and automated compliance scanning. This connects directly to our Day 41 compliance lesson. One of the biggest advantages of Lambda is cost. Amazon has achieved massive savings by moving workloads to Lambda. They use a combination of provisioned concurrency for latency-sensitive services and on-demand for everything else, plus savings plans for predictable workloads. Exactly the cost optimization patterns we covered on Day 40.
Let's look at concrete examples of Lambda in production at Amazon. From processing millions of orders per hour to powering parts of their recommendation engine and real-time fraud detection, Lambda is used everywhere inside Amazon. These examples show how serverless can handle both high throughput and complex business logic. Serverless isn't perfect. Amazon has learned many hard lessons. They openly discuss cold start mitigation, the challenges of distributed debugging, and strategies for testing serverless applications. Understanding these trade-offs is essential. Amazon uses all three models depending on the workload. We'll walk through the decision framework Amazon uses to choose between pure serverless, containers, and traditional VMs. Amazon continues to push serverless forward. We'll look at emerging patterns and how Amazon is evolving their serverless platform in 2026 and beyond. Amazon's serverless adoption offers powerful lessons for all of us. The biggest takeaway is to think in events and functions rather than servers, and to continuously measure and optimize.
Amazon also learned what not to do. We'll cover the most common serverless anti-patterns and how to avoid them. You can start using these patterns today, regardless of your scale. We'll give you a practical 90-day roadmap for introducing serverless into your own systems. It's valuable to compare all three case studies side by side. We'll highlight the strengths of each approach and when you might prefer one over the others.
Today we explored how Amazon transformed large parts of their infrastructure with serverless. We saw real patterns, real trade-offs, and real results at the absolute highest scale.
Day 44 of the 50 Days Software Architecture class, Amazon's Serverless Approaches with AWS Lambda. In this in-depth case study, we explore how Amazon powers trillions of requests per month using Lambda, step functions, EventBridge, and DynamoDB. We look at how Amazon evolved from traditional EC2 to full serverless, scaling internal services to handle planetary events like Prime Day and Black Friday seamlessly through the pay-per-use model. The core principles include event-driven design everywhere, automatic scaling, and a focus on business value over infrastructure. We dive into execution environments, cold starts, and concurrency controls. We break down event sources like API Gateway, S3, and Event Bridge, and explore orchestration with AWS step functions to manage complex state machines and built-in error handling. The data layer centers on DynamoDB and S3 for event sourcing, while observability uses X-Ray for tracing and CloudWatch for metrics, ensuring security and compliance across the serverless stack. Cost optimization is key, balancing concurrency models and using savings plans. We'll also tackle challenges like latency and vendor lock-in and compare serverless with containers and VMs. Finally, we compare Amazon's approach with Netflix and Uber, recapping lessons in resilience and ownership. Identify one of your workloads that could benefit from this design for your homework. That brings us to the end of day 44. Tomorrow we look at edge computing. Don't forget the homework, and if you enjoyed the class, please like, subscribe, and support us on Buy Me a Coffee. See you tomorrow.
That brings us to the end of today's deep dive into Amazon's serverless architecture.
Tomorrow we look at edge computing. Don't forget the homework. It's a great way to start applying what you learned.
That's day 44 complete. We just analyzed Amazon's powerful serverless approaches with AWS Lambda. If you enjoyed this case study, please subscribe for daily architecture lessons and support the channel on Buy Me a Coffee. Every contribution helps us keep creating these in-depth videos. See you for day 45.